Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. We're playing StarCraft II Redux, created by Alarak and Vengeful Strudel. So, this is the first 3 missions of Marsara, that's what's been released. We played Raid Night last time, we found all those secrets, and let's... I guess if I just hit start for continue, this will take us to the intermission wasteland area where we can talk to people, I assume. We're going to find out to be sure. Yes. All these years, you never called, you never wrote. I thought you forgot all about your old pal Raynor. Very funny, Jimmy. Let's get back on track. Them Mobius boys are willing to pay top dollar for these alien artifacts. All we gotta do is liberate them. The first one's right here on Marsara, smack in the middle of a place called White Rock. What a coincidence. That's where we should be heading next, boss. Alexandra Valora has requested our assistance in fighting back against the Dominion. They've got a base set up at the dig site. That name rings a bell. She's the leader of the rebel group, the Hand of Justice. Been fighting Mengsk's goons for the past few years now. We don't have time to play knight in shining armor, kid. Let's hit the Dominion base while the rebel wannabes keep them distracted. I wasn't talking to you, rookie. Don't get on my bad side, kid. You got a good side to begin with? Plus L plus ratio? Settle down, you two. We're not abandoning anyone. Neither are we missing on this opportunity to retrieve this artifact. Let's get 2 Carracks with 1 stone. We'll help the rebels and retrieve the artifact while we're at it. 2 Carracks? With 1 stone? What? It's something my ma used to say. Okay, let's chat. Is this commando supposed to be us? I think is the idea. Our supplies are good to go, boss, just as I promised. I should have waited because it seemed like Jim was supposed to say something. Can I go to sleep now?
You can count on me. Sounds like a plan.
Good going back there. We showed him who's boss.
Time to man up. Raiders roll.
Tychus? Those Mobius boys are going to pay top dollar for each artifact we bring them back.
Time to man up.
You know what would be a cool little addition to this is if here, like the bombardiers that we saved last time were here, the guardians that we saved were here. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Something that's reflective of the progress that we made in the last mission, whether that's the main or the optional objectives, you know? Maybe even the secrets.
Sounds like a plan.
Scouts tell me the base we're going for is run by the Dominion Engineering Corps. They're not some random goons like the ones we just fought. These guys are going to be packing some heat. Well, hopefully they don't have more than 1 fire bat, because that was a big issue. It seems like we just really, we need anti-armor as its own specific thing.
Count on me.
The Hand of Justice will be able to hold out, but not forever.
Raiders roll. You can count on
We should get going as soon as possible, boss.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm surprised that none of Mengsk's assassins have found you yet. You've been hanging around this bar for as long as I know you.
Time to man up. Raiders roll.
Okay, this is just like a me thing, but I'm going to be honest, I don't really care about these little conversations unless, again, it might have an impact on gameplay. It's a neat concept. It's a neat concept. I'm going to stick to hard, honestly. Like, it wasn't like super outlandishly difficult last time, but there's going to be a lot of surprises that'll get us because of the balancing that's changed. Nearly an hour after the Raiders' attack on the logistics headquarters, rebel uprisings sprout all across Marsara. Although most rebel groups are disorganized, the Hand of Justice is an exception. Led by Alexandra Valora, a Marsara native, the group has been conducting a guerrilla war against the Dominion for years, fighting for Marsaran independence. She is currently battling Dominion forces near the dig site on White Rock and has requested Raynor's assistance. Seeing this as an opportunity to both cripple the Dominion and retrieve the artifact Tychus spoke of, the Raiders hastily make their way to the dig site. Destroy the Dominion base at the dig site. You can now customize your army with upgrades, support infantry, heals biological allies, that's a medic. It's highly recommended you read tooltips. Although many aspects of your forces are similar to their iteration in the standard campaign, a lot has changed. I'm not new to this, okay? I know to read tooltips. Maybe Go talk to Jay Barino 6 to 7 years ago. He might not have read all the tooltips. 2022 Jay Barino reads all the
This old
tooltips.
outpost don't look like anything special.
Keep your shirt on, son. Dominion engineers been digging out here for months. See that crane? They're getting ready to move the artifact they found off-world.
Well, I'll be damned.
See? You gotta have a little more faith, Jimmy.
All right, time to give the Dominion a wake-up call. Let's smash that base and haul that baby out of there.
All right. Okay. Commanders. I like the sound of commanders. So it seems like we're going to be rescuing this this militia commander. And I wonder, she'll, like, get dumped into the commanders, and then we can, like, choose a hero every mission or something, is how I'm interpreting that. Stim packs, combat shields. We got to, like, these are all, like, going to be slightly different, so we got to read about them. So eventually, we're going to have 3 different marine options. So each option is going to have variants, and then each variant is going to have different equipment. Stim boost diminishes over time, injures the unit for 25 of its health on use. Oh my gosh, they only have 40 health to begin with. Holy crap. Speed bonus is 150% down to 50. Withdrawal duration and slow. Upon the expiration of these effects, the unit undergoes a short withdrawal period where it moves, can be used from within bunkers. That's normal. So Stimpack seems heavily nerfed. There's a huge downside. The usage for 25 health is massive. Plus, then there's a withdrawal that happens after for 5 seconds. Holy crap. The underbarrel launcher allows the unit to lob a grenade at the target area, damaging units within. Enemies in unfortified garrisons are also damaged. They deal friendly fire, but will not hurt allies inside of unfortified garrisons. Okay, so we pick between Stimpack or Toss Frag Grenade. I mean, the Frag Grenade sounds excellent. I feel like, man, Stimpack, that seems so heavily nerfed. I don't even know if I'd ever want to take it. Like, ever. I guess, you know, that's what medics are for, but still, that's so much. I'm going to take Stimpack just so that I can say I used it now, and then in the future we can, you know, maybe take Frag Grenades. A bulky shield protects this unit from range damage and increases base armor. However, these benefits come at a minor cost of mobility unless the chosen unit is the Guardian. So this incurs a speed loss unless our choice is the Guardian. Gotcha, gotcha. This unit is now armed with heavy Gauss rifles, sporting increased range and damage. These rifles are difficult to lob around, decreasing movement speed, though they work excellently in bunkers and garrisons, gaining increased attack speed. Guardians are unaffected by the movement speed and loss. So it's the same thing. It's like both of these incur a speed loss. You get an increased attack speed when inside bunkers or when garrisoned. But again, I don't think we can choose. We can't choose the Guardians yet, though we will have Guardians on this mission because we rescued them last time. So yeah, we'll take Stimpack, and then I'm going to take the combat shields. I feel like the heavy Gauss rifles are not the right choice on this mission, but probably will be for the next mission. So let's take those. It's pretty much the original choice here. So we go player ready. We're orange again. You'll love to see it. Maybe I should change my color each time. Q. Okay, grid hotkeys by default. That's fine, just not what I'm used to.
We'll need a lot more Marines before we take on the Dominion outpost. Train them up at the barracks.
Outstanding.
Okay, there's always this stuff that's available from the start, so it's going to take a while to get used to the grid hotkeys. I'm just not used to that in StarCraft II. The armory. Yeah, we know. We were just there. Upgrades are not permanent, can be changed throughout missions. They're automatically applied to your units. You don't need to research them in the mission. You unlock half of the unit's upgrades one mission after unlocking it. The remaining half two missions after. Medics are supporting units to continuously heal, etc., etc. Sounds good. I'd like to move up here.
Orders received.
Don't speak to me, Tychus. I know what I'm doing. Hey, there's a barracks up here, though. So let's bring these fellows over here. Attack. And then you pick up this stuff. And there's probably something back there, too. We'll worry about secrets later.
Add-on complete.
I built a reactor. That's not what I meant, because the grid hotkeys. Whoops.
Sure thing.
Well, let's just look back here since we're up here. There's enemies up here. Hang on. Okay, well, I'll just build some Marines. Like, how bad can this really be as long as we are building units as we go?
Roger. Huh?
Yeah, getting used to these hotkeys is going to take me some time. Q for SCVs, not S. Just keep making normal Marines. Getting rid of these 2 barracks here, I feel like is going to be it's a big get. It's a really big get.
We could use some help here. SCV ready.
Okay, and then queue up another supply depot. I mean, how hard can this really... Oh, what? It's harvested differently than when you may expect. After constructing a refinery, it will automatically extract Vespene every few seconds. By loading workers inside the refinery, you increase the amount of extracted Vespene gas. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, you get a trickle of it even without workers inside of it. I guess I should check, but... Yeah, +1. Interesting. Okay, so this needs to be Z. I like how X is the normal tech lab, but it gives you a reactor now. It's almost like purposefully confusing. Yeah, tech lab, please, and keep making Marines. Choices and consequences. Throughout the campaign, you will have the opportunity to make various choices. Some are not explicitly mentioned. They may have short-term or long-term effects, or even both. How you shape your story is entirely up to you. Live up to Raynor's ideals and help protect people in need, or go on a psychotic rampage across the sector. Uh-oh. Let's view the hint. Perhaps this question crossed your mind. Oh, tell me, oh wise F2 help menu entry. Does that mean that my choices may completely change the course of the story, giving me a completely new experience? And in case that it did, the answer is no. The story that starts with a man drinking away his sorrows at a bar concludes with said man's girlfriend having a laser battle against a giant space squid. However, what happens along the way and how it happens will change depending on your actions. Gotcha. Gotcha. Again, this still doesn't really address, like, how dramatically could things change. Does it make missions a little easier or harder in certain instances? Does it unlock different upgrades in certain circumstances? I don't think enough of this campaign is really even made yet to give me to be able to fully answer that, to be honest. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's just keep making Marines. And then we'll get a few medics to sit at home.
Add-on. Our allies are being attacked.
Raynor, this is Alexandra, leader of the nearby rebel base. The Dominion's hitting us hard. We need a hand here ASAP. There she is.
Good. That'll keep the Dominion off our backs.
Those folks need our help, Tychus. There's no way we're leaving them to rot.
Huh? I'm going.
Protect both bases. Okay. All right. Well, we already have units
Is it critical? The doctor is in. You rang.
up here that we can make a move towards the eastern rebel base. So I'm glad that I already started clearing that out, because getting those resource pallets is always a positive.
Sounds serious.
There's something over there, too. Might be a short... You know what? That's probably how they're going to attack the rebel base over here, if I had to guess.
Not a problem. Just relax. I'll take care of it.
So this is to protect this base. So it's almost like these units over here probably need to stay up here.
This better be good.
Let's explore a little bit. We got a lot to explore. We're not in a rush, per se.
Could use some help here.
Hostiles detected, men. Open fire. Pierce. They got guys all over this place, don't they? Buzzing around like annoying flies. I'm gonna stim. Let's trash the little man's base. That ought to teach him who he's messing with. Oh my gosh, I forgot I was all about the stim pack issue.
Numbers, boys.
Rather not if I can avoid it, Tychus. Pierce ain't a bad man, just misguided. You've gone soft, brother. Partner. I wonder if I can cripple him instead. The Dominion has an outpost set up east of your base. The outpost commander is a native Marsaran named Gavin Pierce, one of the few Dominion officers not to be universally hated by the local populace. He shelters civilians from the Dominion's cruelty and uses his position to protect those he can, even if it means putting himself at risk. Notwithstanding, he's a Dominion officer and cannot disobey a direct order to engage your forces. If you destroy his base, you will relieve pressure on yourself and on the rebels, but it will be wise to instead fend off his attacks until you're done with the missions without destroying his base. The choice is yours. This seems really obvious, which is don't mess with him. What I could do is cripple his base. It seems like the Dominion Marines have like a heal of some sort. Are you seeing this? So what I could do is just destroy some of his barracks, though he may just rebuild them. What I could do is just destroy most of it, but not all of it, which would slow down attacks drastically. Let's not draw Pierce himself into us. What I'm curious is if we destroy these barracks, if... No, yeah, we don't want to... Let's see if we can get him to reset.
Our allies
Okay,
are
he's going to
being
reset. So let's just sort of hang out over here. And then I need to build an army. Which I have, in order to start moving out and get to the other base, which should be easier to defend. We'll see. Do this. No. Okay, he's back. These guys are getting stuck behind sandbags.
The doctor is in.
Let's see if he resets. Reset before you get pulled into the defenses, dude. Okay, good. He did. Hey, look. Oh, okay. So the command biodome actually heals us. Well, let's just leave these fellas here. These sandbags are killing me. They're killing me. So let's just hang out up here. We'll get another group that can... We're going to leave this group here to defend us just in case, because Lord knows. And then Oh, so earlier I was commenting on the potential issue with Stimpack, and I was like, oh, 25, that's like 25 health, that's like over half our health, but then I forgot everything's got double health. So yeah, so it's actually fine. It's the withdrawal symptoms though that we have to be wary of. Oh, okay. Oh no, they're ours. Need a light? Yes, we have fire bats. We can use them to attack ground. I'll read about that in a moment. What are these guys doing back here? You know? Also, how many secrets could there potentially be on every map? I don't know. Okay, let's head back. We can go to the right near our base as well. Dominion sympathizers. Unfortunately, not every Marsaran agrees that the Dominion is less than stellar. Instead, they view Raiders as the source of most of their problems. Although fewer in numbers, these Dominion sympathizers will periodically engage with your forces, but not with the nearby rebels. Battling their forces is inevitable and understandable from the Marsarans' point of view, but if you destroy their small base and kill them all, the rebels won't be so understanding and will abandon you. You can sit here and question the political climate of Marsar, or you can go back to playing the game. It's up to you. Okay. So we have multiple options here on if we want to go out and, like, destroy enemy bases or not. Right? So at the very least, I'd like to come and explore the map and see if we can find potential secrets. So the map is, like, greatly, I think they seem fine. We're just gonna slowly build more and more and more. I'm wondering if this is gonna... Oh, look at these little jerks. Look at these jerks hiding in the trees.
complete.
The doctor is in.
Again, my goal is not to destroy their base. I'm just looking around. Oh my gosh. It's neat. That's neat. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, this connects to the other base. Stranded rebels?
Fixed right up.
I'll get you fixed right up. By the way, weren't we supposed to get extra units for doing the optional last time?
Need some triage?
Right? And then apparently the Dominion is weaker this mission as well. That's a thing that should exist. Just make Marines, please.
Additional supply depots required.
Again, I'm going overboard this mission because, again, this is mostly about understanding what is going on these maps, and It's neat. It's really neat.
Waiting on you. Yes, sir.
I'm not sure what the point of being able to get up here was, I'll be honest.
You got it. Keep your
Okay,
shit
so
up.
again, we don't want to destroy Pierce, because it seems like... I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he joins us next mission. Let's check kind of back in here. This looks promising. No, that's a cliff. Why is the bunker... Look how small the bunker is. Are you seeing this?
Who wants some?
So I can maybe cripple this base without actually fully destroying it. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. That's a good amount of stuff.
Need some triage?
This better be good.
Okay, stim me.
Armed and ready.
Then again, we're going to get withdrawal symptoms. Perhaps at the worst time. Okay, but that's okay. We're not fully, like, crippled or anything. It just slows you down. It doesn't slow your attack speed, seemingly.
Our allies.
So I'm not going to destroy the whole base. I am just I'm kind of clearing out the units, but the idea is just to get through here to look for secrets. We're just here to look for secrets. Pierce hasn't attacked that other base for a really long time.
Orders received.
This might just circle around to Pierce's base again. I'm not so sure.
Can't wait.
Okay, there's no secret way to walk down there. We can try and go through that tunnel, though. That was an issue. Not an issue, but that was something that could be done last mission as well. We can hit Pierce's base from the very, very back.
Is it critical?
Okay, this is not something I really want to mess around with. I wonder if maybe Pierce would become a potential commander for us if we leave him alive. I don't know. Anyway, they're going to reset eventually. Our medics are faster than our Marines. So what I can do is destroy everything in the rebel base that isn't their main structure, and then meanwhile just keep making Marines. And let's move forward to rescue the other rebel base. I wish there was a counter for how many secrets there are on the map before you start, you know? That's just a straight-up Viking. Thankfully, firebats don't do friendly fire. I'd like to read about that stuff in a moment here.
You gonna give me orders? Gangway. Coming through. By the numbers.
Okay.
Where's my evac?
Our allies are being.
So that builds some stuff. Let's see if we can go through here. Again, we could last mission. Seems like no. Okay, it's going to take them a while, I think, to rebuild everything. So we send you guys back home. You guys back up, please.
Our allies.
Again,
are
we
being
can
attacked.
defend together.
Standing by.
Even having these two firebats, I feel like, is insane.
Our allies are being attacked. Mineral field depleted.
They're insane. They're insane. Enemies hit by their flames will burn for a short period of time, plus 20% per attribute. Per attribute. Burning damage 4 per second. Armor is designed to withstand extreme temperatures, providing with high resistance to incoming fire damage and immunity to certain fire-based abilities. Firebats' volatile fuel tanks will explode when they die, damaging all nearby ground units except for other firebats. Holy cow. Firebats' attacks deal additional damage to light, biological, and structure targets, stacking furthermore bonus damage for each of these attributes a target has. I like how they do more versus structures too. That's cool.
Allies are being attacked.
So Zerg buildings actually are gonna get roasted pretty effectively. Firebats are cracked. Oh my gosh, they're insane.
Well, you guys sure are a welcome sight. But we're with you. Just tell us where you want us.
Welcome aboard, boys.
On it. Tenfold.
Our allies
We'll spare what we
are
can to
being
help you
attacked.
attack their base. You can count on us. Ah, okay, so they're gonna send out attacks. I don't actually control their units. Do you think I don't see this down here? Do you think I don't see it? Whoa!
You gonna give me orders? Been waiting on you.
Do we need to just leave them on hold position or something?
Armed and
Our
Okay, that's probably overboard for the amount of stuff that we need to leave at home, but it's fine. Send these guys across the map.
Who wants some? You gonna give me orders? Sure.
Our allies are being attacked.
And where are you taking me? Where am I going?
The doctor is in.
I cannot believe it. There actually is a Xel'Naga artifact on this backwater planet. Lost probe again? I should exterminate these feeble Terrans and lay claim to my rightful prize. This peculiar probe was abandoned in Xel'Naga ruins and fought its way through countless Protoss warriors before claiming its rightful title as High Lord of the Tal'Darim. The only obstacle is my ingenious plan is the lack of minerals with which to warp in these photon cannons. Blasted rock planet. I am forced to wait for these Terrans to wipe each other out. Then I shall have my grand opportunity to seize the artifact.
Gotcha.
Dude, Gavin Pierce. He's gonna kill them all. He's gonna kill every single one.
Sure thing.
Mineral field depleted.
It says to destroy their eastern outpost. Can I just kill Gavin Pierce? Like, what's the worst that can happen?
Where does it hurt? Just relax.
The best you got.
He'll probably just respawn, right? Damn, I wasn't strong enough to protect you all. I'm sorry, everyone. You know what? I think I should reload. Wait, I haven't been quick saving at all. I didn't want to kill that guy.
Our allies are being attacked.
Well, I mean, I couldn't really get him to reset. That's kind of a jerk way to. Like, he can just easily get pulled into your base. So Lost Probe is here. We can't attack him. It was worth checking at least, right? As long as we don't destroy their base, though, I wanted Pierce to live. I can always check my bank data and modify it. Because again, obviously I did not intend to kill him, but once he gets pulled into this base, there's really nothing you can do about it, right? Okay, I think we have more than enough to finish this, but I'm looking for other potential secrets. That down there is promising as well. Let's take these fellas. And then just make a few people to defend against the mercenaries. We don't need much.
Need some trees. Please
There's that little infantry marching noise. That's new.
Got it.
That's a cliff. I think this is pointless down here, but... I wonder why this is here. Oh, this is if you're playing with multiple people. Apparently this can be played co-op. And this probably is where your allied base would be. Okay. And a big part of this is just looking for, like, really well-hidden terrain details. And there's a slight glare on my screen because of the light coming into my room for the time of day. Classic Jay Barino just making excuses.
Will do.
Look out, Miss Medic.
Been waiting on you.
I hope we get those extra units from the bonus objective.
That's fine. Keep your shirt on.
All right, go ahead. Get roasted?
Nice job cleaning out that bunker, Jimmy. Between your boys and my skills, we are gonna go a long way together.
There's miners. That's neat. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. There's really nothing I can do. I don't know. Maybe they're a little too good. Maybe they're just a little... Maybe they're not even just a little, but maybe they're too good. Again, looking for other little nooks and crannies that we can get our units into to look for secrets. I just want to remove their ability to build units, and then I'll explore a little bit more to look for more secrets. So destroying this base must be like a hidden thing. And then destroying and killing Pierce is probably a hidden thing as well. I always like the idea, too, of bonus objectives that, like, matter in the long run. I always think that's pretty neat. So there's only one secret on this map, right? It was Probarak? I think? Or can I get back there? No, that's on the high ground. I don't think there's a way up there.
Outstanding. With their barracks and factory trashed, we just gotta mop up any stragglers and we're home free.
So I think that's everything. As far as I can tell. Couldn't do anything back there. There might be something... No, I can't get through. There's nothing beyond Pierce's base. So if there are other secrets, I'm not sure where they are. I'll quick save now, but again, my plan is probably to replay this to ensure that Pierce lives. I just didn't have a save in place, and I wasn't going to do it all right now. I just want to finish this recording. But for all intents and purposes, we'll keep Pierce alive. So let's destroy this.
Our allies are being attacked.
We protected both bases. We didn't destroy the Dominion's eastern outpost. And in theory, Pierce will be alive. We did not kill the Marsara people either, because we didn't want the rebels to abandon us.
Crane controls accessed. Decrypting security overrides. Crane control established.
Beautiful. Now let's reel that sucker in and get out of here.
Only one of 3 secrets. Where could there be other secrets? It's crazy how these are hidden on these. The Raiders have smashed the Dominion dig site, retrieving the alien artifact and rescuing the Hand of Justice in the process. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this one. Again, I'll probably replay this anyway, just to make sure Pierce lives. Or, I'm going to check the bank data file just to see how that's saved. Because, again, my intention was to keep him alive. In theory, that one lady is going to become a commander that we can use as well, so we can have, like, a hero on the field, which is really cool. I'm really impressed with this. I think this is going to be one of those projects, though, that's going to have a ton, an absolute ton of choice paralysis, where I'm going to have so many options and active abilities to be using that there's no way I'm going to stay on top of actually using them all. But we'll see. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.